Can Am Ryker from my mum and dad. It's been there for a few days. I had to borrow their car. I had hoped to pick it up sooner than this, but the weather, i.e. the rain, torrential rain, had other ideas, as did my body. I've been in a bit of a fibromyalgia and FND flare, lots of pain, lots of exhaustion, but today I've had to pick her up because I need to get her packed and ready and loaded, ready to go to Harwich tomorrow and ferry to Hook of Holland on Friday to meet the lovely Alison Stephens Winchester, and then our onward journey through Germany to Austria for the GoPro challenge, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'm probably not as bike fit. Well, I'm not as bike fit as I'd like to be, but it's just going to have to be as it is right now. And I'm just going to pace myself as much as possible. For now, I'll try and get you a bit of footage for the lovely country lanes and our beautiful buildings that we have over here in the UK. I'm currently riding through Suffolk, and I'll be crossing over into the Norfolk border. Well, it hasn't actually rained today until 3 minutes. I'm on my Ryker and down comes the rain. I've got the waterproof jacket on, but no trousers. But that's fine because I am just literally heading home, so I can strip off and get warm again and dry pretty soon. I just love our tree-lined streets, especially when they make nice little arches for us. This road's a little bit wider than some of them. You can quite happily get 2 vehicles down here, even though it can be a little bit bumpy on the edges, because they tend to dip down on the left. We'll be going through some much narrower roads in a little bit. Landy! I love Land Rovers. We used to have a really old battered Land Rover when Andy and I lived in Lincolnshire with Jack. We used to have the best of fun bumping around the countryside and off-roading. Happy days. And now I'm bumping around the countryside on my beautiful Bumblebee, aka my Can Am Ryker. Our little roadwork signs, look, we can't go anywhere without roadworks in this country. This junction, whilst lovely to turn up into, is horrible to get out of when you're coming out and turning right. You cannot see down there into Heavingham. You have to kind of pull your car up on the wrong side of the road or your bike and look in your mirrors. Just check that nothing's coming. might get a little bit extra footage today because my center doesn't seem to like, although hopefully now I have got it working for my GoPro. It doesn't, oh, bunny rabbit. It doesn't like being connected to my phone for my directions as well as my GoPro. So, although I've done this lots of times this journey, I get confused in these country lanes, so we could end up anywhere, but that's fine. That's part of the fun, isn't it? Getting lost. It's stopped raining now, so I'm not bothered. So I'll just see where we end up and how we end up. I'm sure I'll find the way eventually. So I've now got my TomTom mount on my bike, but I cannot find what I'd done with my TomTom. I thought I'd left it on my bike or at my parents'. I haven't. I can't find it anywhere at home yet, so I'll have a good old look. My quad lock I've still got on, but I've got a new phone, so I ordered a new quad lock case, but it was for the 15 plus, so it's too big. So I've had to order another quad lock case. Whoop! Wow, that was a big bump. Had to order another quad lock case for my phone, but it's not coming to the 5th of June, I've just noticed, so that's not much good, is it? When you're sailing on the 31st of May. Tractor! Not an unusual sight on these country roads. I think I kind of know where I am. Right, these are a slightly narrow road. You could probably just about get 2 cars in with the passing spaces. There'd be a bit of a scrape through. With all the rain we've had, the passing places are just a muddy ruts filled with water. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I kind of want to go back and have another look at that. Get a better picture. Do you know what I'm gonna? I'm gonna go. Let's go round again. Let's go round the block and get some better footage of that beautiful English cottage. I should be turning left here. There's another lovely one over there, look. Just typical old English cottages, old English roads, bumpy. Oh look, didn't know there was a garage there. Linstead Farm and Garden Machinery. Little Linstead. Couldn't tell you. I'm having a guess that it's Suffolk. Interesting thing about Norfolk and Suffolk, especially if you've ever gone along the A143 from Great Yarmouth to Diss, you would have noticed all these signs that go, welcome to Norfolk, welcome to Suffolk, welcome to Norfolk, welcome to Suffolk. And that's because it is dependent on the River Waveney. So if you're north of the River Waveney, you're in Norfolk, and if you're south of the River Waveney, you are in Suffolk. Oh, here we go. This is the interesting bit. Look, we have a car. That's okay. Luckily, there was a passing place just there. Yeah, because obviously, as you can imagine, the River Waveney does not go in a straight line. Our rivers tend to meander. Lost my back wheel there a bit. It is quite good fun, I have to say. I think I didn't pick my bike up last night. I was tired. It had just about stopped raining, but it had been raining all day, so I knew the roads were going to be flooded and very, very greasy. So I gave that a swerve. Oh, this is my turning that I want. So I'll go around just like a triangle, a bit more mud on the road there, like, ugh. Could have kicked back. And had a little bit more fun there, but I won't, because I don't really want to swerve too much and kick into a tree. So the Ryker does have all this electronics and gyroscopics. Look, how pretty is that? So if you do start to lose traction and swerve and stuff, all the braking systems come into place and stop you from tipping over, stabilises you all. Which, you know, you could probably have a little bit more fun if it didn't do that, but safety before fun, huh? Some of you will be going, no! But still have fun. The thing I like about the Ryker compared to the Spyder, and although, you know, I do have F3 envy, I'm not going to say never say never. There's a nice little place through there. The nice thing I like about the Ryker is you're closer to the ground. I guess you get a bit more of a riding experience rather than a cruising experience, because you can get down and ride the pegs, and I really like that. So I have missed my turning, but I'm just going to record this because this is the Andean Jack Bends. I used to love riding around here. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful road with sweeping bends and but of course I can't tell you where I am. I'll pull over and look at my phone and just check it out for you because I haven't set my river or my relive up today. So it's on the Halesworth Road between Chetfield. Oh, I've forgotten already. Chedston. I've taken a photo. It's just before the Oasis Camel Centre, and it's kind of on the way to Metfield as well, which is where I need to head. Camel Oasis, wouldn't recommend it. Been there once, didn't like it. Camels are really tatty, just didn't look happy. There's all camel rides and stuff. And I mean, I was put off straight away when we went in. I'd forgotten my blue badge and my access card and everything, but the owner was absolutely a grouchy old man. Really, really rude. I meant, like, you know, I need a +1, need a concession. It's like, well, where's your proof? Any mother could come in and say that, which I kind of get. Anybody could just come in and say that. It wasn't what he said, it was the way that he said it. So we had to get Arthur back in the car, Jack back in the car, and then go back to mine to get my proof of my PIP and everything. This was before I had my access card, actually. So I've got photographs of my PIP award letter and everything on my phone. But I wouldn't go back. I didn't like it at all. I felt as gloomy as the camels looked, and I'm sure they probably felt pretty gloomy inside. What's this coming up over here? Oh, like a farmhouse. There's lots of farmhouses and farms and just beautiful countryside. As you can probably see, just countryside and hills and for miles and miles and miles. Here we have a haircut house, all made out of thatch. Beautiful, but a big fire hazard and very expensive to maintain, especially when it needs rethatching to stop the rain coming in. And we do get quite a bit of that. In fact, Mum was just saying we're going to have the soggiest summer ever. Apparently, 3 months of rain. That's going to be interesting around Scotland. Alison did say that apparently when I get to Holland, the weekend is meant to be nice. So hopefully Europe won't be as wet, although it is very wet at the moment. Big shout out to Lynn and Ian, who are currently riding through Italy, I believe, having gone through France, mostly in the rain. Very soggy ride. Lynn's riding on a Spyder. Ian's riding on 2, so don't think I'd fancy that. I suppose I do feel a bit more secure on 3 in the rainy weather. And Andy did used to say, actually, that on a wet day, round bends, I'd leave him standing. But obviously on the straight, he'd be gone. Oh look, snap! That's my motor scooter. You want one of these, mate? They're far more fun. So I I'm going to take you up through the little town of Halston. I absolutely adore this market town. It is a thriving market town, which is so rare in the UK nowadays. But it's wonderful. I love it. And when COVID came, there's only one store, like supermarket type thing here, which is a co-op. But you didn't need, in COVID even, to go into a proper store, because you can get absolutely everything here, from the butchers, the greengrocers, even my dairy-free milk. There's coffees, there's cafes. There is so much here. We've got 2 fish and chip shops, 3 Chinese takeaways, an Indian. Just here, we're just about to go past the Japanese. We've got pizzas, we've got kebabs. We've got absolutely everything we need. So we're just coming to the town bit now. Who's a tattoo artist here? I got my tattoo done here in memory of Andy. There's a lot of history here that I really need to look more into. There is a museum that you can come and see. Beautiful buildings and clock towers. It's market day here. Market's tiny. So market day is on a Wednesday, and half day closing, and most shops then shut on a Thursday here. That's it, you come out. You're welcome. You couldn't see around the car park and the disabled bar. Disabled bar? Disabled space. But yeah, just a really beautiful little town. Very tempted. Oh, obviously tired. I need to stop riding. I'm very tempted. I'm very tempted to stop for a coffee, but I really need to save my pennies for travelling. I'm really down to pennies at the moment. In fact, I'm in my overdraft, but it's fine. I get paid on Friday. I get my pension Saturday my pension goes in. So what will be, will be. It's all okay. As long as I've got enough money for petrol and snacks, food where I can, and I'll be taking my camping gear with me too, which I will do a few shorts later on the stuff that I'm taking with me for Europe, like the safety stuff and the requirements, and also on my camping gear, what's in my dry bag. Because I'm very organised now. I have a dry bag and everything for camping. And I think back to my tour of Ireland, oh my goodness. I had all my summer stuff with me and just rucksacks mounted on the top of my top box. Literally, I had to borrow dustbin bags and everything. Oh, 29 days and 27 days it rained. Do you know what? I'm going to treat myself. I am going to stop for some breakfast at my second favourite place in Halston. My favourite place is the Halston Tea Room, but I'm going to stop here at the Broken Egg, just between Halston and Reddenhall. You'll know where it is because there's a great big chicken there. And just in the background there, I don't know if you can see it behind that chicken, or between the chicken and the trees, is the Reddenhall Church, which is beautiful. You can see it for miles around, and often you don't know where it actually is, but it's at Reddenhall. So there's also a nice little egg shed here. You can just come and get your eggs. Look, leave your money in the honesty box. And here we go. I'm going to get some brekkie. I don't believe it. I've just literally got off my bike and twisted my back. I just had to hobble into here. Oh my God. I don't have time for my back to go. I've got to run to Austria. I'm home. I'm in agony. I can't even get my leg out of my lift my leg over my bike. Oh no, I don't need this right now. I think I'm not going to load my bike today. It's going to stay in, take loads of pain relief, and take it from there.